Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another episode of Sky Factory 2.5. Today's episode is about magical crops, or you could say today's episode is brought to you by magical crops. Yes, everything today is about magical crops. Alright, that's enough about magical crops. We are going to do about 2 episodes, I believe. This will be episode number 1 of 2. The second episode will not be right after the first episode. It will be a few episodes after this one because we got a lot to do in between. Alright, for today's episode, here's the supplies that you need. As I've told you early in my episodes, make sure you get this magical crops going because it takes a lot of this Minicio essence to make anything, and that's why I have a 15 by 15 farm here. That's why I've been hoarding this stuff, because we will need it. I only have a chest and a third. I got everything from the mob farm over here. Yeah, we need a lot of this stuff, so get this going soon in your game. This is the early game thing to start growing, because remember, it took, I'll show you, here we go. Let's talk about making Minicio seeds. Take one Minicio seed, it takes 1 seed plus 8 essences. Alright, that's just to make 1 plant. Alright, that's 1 plant. 1 plant. I have 15 by 15, so take 15 plants, 15 by 15, and multiply it by 8. I don't know. I'm not even going to try. My head's not there right now. Take 15 plants, multiply it by 8, and you have to wait that growth time. It might not sound like a lot of essence, but when you only have 1, it pops up 1 essence. You have to harvest that 1 plant 8 times to get your second plant. Then those 2 plants have to create another 8 to get the third plant. Now once you get going, it gets a little bit faster, but it takes a while to get this much going, so make sure you do this in early game. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about what else we're going to do. Let's look at our achievement book real quick. In our achievement book, no, we're not doing this. I wish we were at the end. Alright, we are going to craft a Minicio seed, which we just did. We already started a food farm and a Minicio farm. I just want to check it off in today's episodes. The rest of what we're going to do is we're going to craft an iron seed today, and we're going to use a growth pulsar to speed up the growth. We're not going to be able to do the diamond because we're going to have wither skulls to make nether stars, and yeah, it's going to take a while to get to that one. That's what part 2 is going to be about, and the armor, the infused armor, is also going to be a part 2 thing. Alright, so let's go ahead and get going. We need to start out by building pulsars, and I want to go ahead and do those real quickly because this will help speed up what we're building. It should be at the very beginning. Here they are. And to make one of these things, you need, we're going to make 9 of these, but just for one you need 4 stone, and then you need Minicio blocks, basically this essence in a block form. We need 4 of those, so you're going to need 36 of these just to get 1 pulsar. So 36. If you needed 9, which we're going to do, this is what you need. All this for 9, and then of course you need 1 diamond per one. Alright, so let's go ahead and build this real quick. We need to build the blocks. We're going to do 36 of these things first off. So basically I'm going to do 32 first. Take a half stack here. Now we get 32, and then we'll go ahead and make 4 more here. There we go. So it'll give us 36 of these things. We'll go ahead and put them on the sides. Put our diamonds in because I'm building 9 of these, and then my stone, just drag it around. There we go. Now we have 9 of these pulsar stones. Let me show you how to use these things. From the best of my knowledge that I can figure this thing out, I'm going to put a 3 by 3 section right here. So we got 1, 2, 3. I'll put 1 there. Now you put it underneath the dirt, which is underneath the plant, and that makes it grow faster. Now if you want to accelerate it, from what I understand, you can stack the blocks underneath, and whatever plants above it will go faster. But again, that's a lot of essence and resources, and I'm rather go slow and just start this at the early game, and that way we'll get everything that we need. Alright, and let's see, let's go back up here, and now these 9 actually should start growing a little bit faster than all the others. That is the idea, and I have tested it, and it does work. You just can't tell right now. Alright, here's the next thing we're going to build. We are going to start working on our stones. There are 5 levels of these stones. There is the weak, the regular, the strong, the extreme, and then the master. And the master is what I really like, because it doesn't, these actually have durability, 256 uses, 512, so they run out. We'll probably have to build an extra one of these as we go through. But once you get the master, it doesn't have any durability, so that is the key. And the master also works as all of these, and right now we have to go use this one for one step, this one for another step, etc., where the master can be worked all of them together at one time. So once I'll explain as we go through. Alright, let's go ahead and build the weak one first. Here is the recipe for the weak. You can put a diamond, a gold block, other stuff in here, but I have extra emeralds, so I'm going to use it for our weak one. And just surround it with essence, and we have our weak stone. So that is the first thing we're going to do. Alright, next thing we're going to do is we are going to build some dye seeds, because that'll give us up to the next level, the regular level, because we need essence of, here's dye right here, to make the next stone. So to make the dye seed, we're going to take this weak stone here, and we're going to surround it with this stuff here, and we get 8 of these. Yep, 8 of the Axio essence. Now the Axio essence, we're going to use that to make our dye seeds, and we're going to make 2 of these things. There we go. I could have just dragged it around. I don't know why I'm doing it the hard way. There's one seed, here's the other seed. Now we have 2 dyed seeds, and I'm going to go ahead and take that and put one here, one here. We're going to get our watering can. There we go. And I'm going to water these things in. So between the pulsar below and the watering can, it should go really quick. And I have to also, I like the graphics in this new. Before you used to have to actually hover over it and look in the right hand corner and it says dye crop. Now it actually shows you what the crop is on top of it. I kind of like that. That's really cool. Alright, we need 8 of these things. We just had 1 grow. We need 8 altogether. Once I get all 8 of these, we'll come back and we'll go to the next step. See you in a second. Alright, that should make 8 as soon as these get done. And I didn't explain, I'm doing dye. It seems like dye is always needed in everything I see, recipes and stuff, so I thought that would be a good thing to start out with. And there's others that we can do. There's so many seeds out there that you can choose from. It's just incredible. I mean, earth seed, dye seed, nature seed, obsidian, lapis. I mean, there's just, it goes on and on and on. It's really cool. But we went ahead and started with the dye seed because it seems like that's the one thing I do need. Let's go here. And now we're going to build the next stone. We're going to take the weak stone, put it in the middle of the dye seeds here, and that'll give us our regular stone. Okay, let's go ahead and leave this back up there because the next thing we're going to build is sulfur seeds. And to build the sulfur seeds, we need to first off start with the regular stone, and that'll make the Axio essence. Hit shift, sorry, I'm doing it the long way. Then we take our regular stone and put it in there, and then that'll give us our next essence, Crucio essence. Now that gives me enough to make the next seed. We'll go ahead and take that one out. I'm going to put, where's my seeds? Put 2 seeds here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 2, and we'll drag this around. Now we have 2 sulfur seeds, and again, sulfur, these are the 2 that I thought I needed. It seems like I'm always scratching my head trying to get sulfur and trying to get dye. I think it will be regular. And we'll go ahead and put those here. And again, we're going to do the same process we did with the dye. I'm going to sit here and we're going to grow 8 of these things, and we'll come right back. See you in just a second. Alright, this should make 8, and as soon as it picks, we'll go ahead and pick it up, and that will make our next stone. I think it's our strong. So we made a weak, regular, and now we're going to do the strong stone. And as soon as it picks, come on. Oh, and we're going to end up having 9, it looks like. There we go. That one picked. That one works. Oh, ended up 9, only need 8, so we'll take 8 out. And we'll go ahead and put it in our crafting table. We're going to surround this here around our regular stone to get a strong stone. There we go. So now we have a weak, regular, and strong. Now instead of, here's how we have to make our essence. Like I showed you a few minutes ago, just go ahead and wrap these around here. We're going to make one for iron. We're just going to make 1 seed because it takes a lot of essence just for one. This is just for 1 iron seed. We're using 4 of these stacks, okay? So it takes a lot. So we're going ahead and get that. We get 64 of those. Now we have to take the next stone and put it in there. Now if you had the master stone, you could just leave the master stone in there and you wouldn't have to keep taking stones in and out. The master could just sit here and it won't break its durability down or anything. So the master stone is really why we want the master, because we don't have to sit here and keep going back and forth with our stones. So that was the key to why we want the master. So here's the next one. And it also makes the stuff that we need later on. Alright, so we'll get 4 of these. So that was just to get 4 of these Imperios, we needed 6 stacks of the regular essence, Minicio essence. That is a lot. Alright, so we go ahead and take that now. Now we can make the seed for the iron. We're just doing 1, 2, 3, 4. Just need 1 seed in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I probably wouldn't make the iron because I really don't need the iron, but it is an achievement. So there you go. Alright, let's go ahead and put that one right here. And we'll go ahead and water it in. That way we can get at least 1 of these things. So we can say we've done it. Alright, I have grown 90 of these iron blossoms, or whatever you call them. And as soon as this one gets picked, I'm going to show you what we can do with the iron. And you'll understand why magical crops can be so cool if you haven't yet. Alright, there goes the 9th one. Let's go ahead and get all 9 of these out of here real quick. And we're going to put it on my crafting table, and then we just lay them out like this, and guess what we get? 8 blocks of iron. I mean, that's pretty cool. That is really, really cool. So that is why magical crops can be so incredible. It can really help you out once you get well established. That is the big key. Alright, so let me show you where we are right now. Let's go ahead and get out of the screen. We don't need it anymore. Alright, we built the weak infusion, we built the regular, we built the strong. Now we need to build the extreme. And to do the extreme, we need another star. And we got the unstable ingots. We got that when we can make those, and I can't wait to deal with them. And I think we can do the glowstone and obsidian. I need to go ahead and make those plants next, and I'll do that just like I did the last 2. And that might be a good thing. I should have probably done that instead of the dye and the sulfur, but I really need the dye and the sulfur, so I'm only going to do those, the obsidian, and because I don't really need obsidian. Y'all seen how easy it is to make obsidian. And I got plenty of glowstone, so I'll probably just make 1 plant of each of those things, and that way I'll just grow enough for what we need here. And then we need to get the nether star, so we're going to start focusing on getting wither skulls, wither skulls from wither skeletons, and we're going to convert our farm over to start getting some of that using witch water. So that is what the next few episodes are going to be all about. Alright, my friends, that ends today's episode. If you see something I didn't do right, please give me a comment below. And if you see something you did like, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. All subscriptions, all likes are well appreciated. Again, thanks for watching, my friends, and have a great day. Bye, guys.